You didn't know they were dating.
He'll be escorted out by several of my New Jersey friends.
I say Dana will be there. That is my prediction, and my prediction is always right.
All right.
You know, I spoke to a relationship expert yesterday.
Oh, good. Artie's thrilled.
About Artie and Dana.
Go ahead.
And they have this addictive relationship, and that's why it's
Artie an addict?
Yeah,
You're
I'm a dick.
Well, you know, it takes two to tango. Someone is always picking up the phone rather than...
Have you ever seen Artie tango? I have. In his case, it takes one to tango. No, Artie will be there with Dana. I guarantee it.
All right.
Let's see if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
Well, he's going to work very hard to make you wrong.
Oh, I can't wait to make it
Work as hard as he wants.
She also said that he is not the guy to have a committed relationship with right now.
Right.
The relationship expert said that.
Yes.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Well, he has a hard time balancing work and a committed, healthy relationship.
Yes.
That his comfort zone is work.
Right. Right now, he doesn't seem so comfortable.
Yeah. Is she sure about that?
I have a hard time balancing myself.
Wow, look at
What
that.
happened?
Yeah, some
I think a light just popped.
Oh.
It's
lights
God,
pop.
he's pissed off.
I
You're
thought
busting my
Artie was
balls.
shooting at you.
And part two of the story is who is getting a ticket to go in to see your movie.
Who?
Well, I have tickets to give away here on the show, so I will give away some Artie tickets.
And Artie, I think, has some tickets.
You mean as far as what? Who's at work?
VIPs, you know, the whole, like...
VIPs.
Right.
We're working on getting Norm MacDonald there.
I'm giving away tickets to friends and family.
You got any VIPs?
Norm MacDonald.
She's talking about these. She saw me handing out
Yeah.
these invitations.
What are
Oh,
those?
really?
These are just invitations to the premiere that I'm giving to people at work.
This is too much pressure for Artie. I know he's going
I
to
hate
explode.
this. It's like running a fucking wedding.
Who's not invited?
Uh-oh, here we go again.
I knew that was coming. Well, we'll be on the red
Well, there's not
carpet.
enough people. There's not enough, seats to invite
Lisa
everybody.
G you got to have.
But
Well, she'll be working the red carpet.
I had to make a couple of cuts at work that were very sort of
Who'd you cut out?
hard to make.
I didn't know this was going on.
Because I
cut out?
JD can't.
Why am I not
You're
invited?
kidding. The
Are you
line
serious?
stopped at JD.
There's not
Artie,
one,
look at me. Are you kidding?
There's not one seat left for him.
Whoa, JD.
my goodness.
You see the kid every day.
But,
You're gonna let strangers go and not JD?
There's what strangers?
People you were giving tickets away to.
Well, they're fans. It's a giveaway.
Yeah, but I mean JD. JD got cut off. Who else got cut out?
That's it. That's
JD.
That's the only people.
Is Richard invited?
Yes.
Sal.
Sal.
Ronnie the
Scott
limo
the
driver.
engineer?
Ronnie the limo driver.
Scott the engineer.
Wow.
And JD can't go.
Well, I could probably squeeze him in.
Will and Jason are going.
There had to be somebody.
John Hine.
I love that JD's the cutoff.
I know.
Imagine
How
you're
did he get cut off?
I want to make a movie called The Cutoff.
And I love JD. But
JD, you could sit on my lap.
you know what? I'm not going to sit down, so he could have my fucking seat.
You're going to sit down.
No, I've never.
Dana's not going to sit there by herself.
I've never. Yes, she is.
JD, you're the cutoff guy.
You know what? I'm actually honored to be the Scott engineer of the beer league.
You'll get in. I'll get
beer
you.
league.
Nah, you can't go.
No,
He says no. I
He can
gotta
go.
help. I gotta help Artie with
He
this.
can go now.
Let me talk to you. You're not going.
I could only. What happened was the other issue was who do I invite with a guest? There had to be a cutoff there.
Uh-huh. And who did you...
So obviously
Deny guests?
Howard, Robin, Fred, and Benji and Gary I invited all with guests.
Okay.
So
Right.
that means that
Everybody else is a solo.
Is it weird when you find out that you're the guy who can't go to beer league? Like everyone's going but you.
You know, I sort of keep my my expectations low. So, you know, I don't like to, you know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
he was on the wrap-up show yesterday, and it's
I can listen to
extraordinary.
him. I can listen to him all day.
He's extraordinary.
He has no command of the English language.
And you know what he does? He mocks out other callers for being dull. Like he'll just say, "Thanks for adding to the excitement, dude."
What?
Yesterday, he ended the wrap-up show. I don't know how you guys got along without me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he does.
What
Like,
is it
because
like?
that was
serious,
what I said.
I'm being serious. Cut out all the bullshit. When you find out that every worker here, everyone, is going to Artie's premiere,
All your buddies.
and you're the one guy Artie had to, like he sat down and went, no.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
No,
you don't know how that makes you feel? Be honest.
No, I am being honest.
You got to feel like a huge loser.
Are you hurt?
You know what? I honestly feel like that, before that.
Ralph is going.
I mean, even Ralph.
Is going.
I don't know. I don't usually. Me and Artie don't really have like that much interaction, day to day.
How much interaction?
I used to buy a McDonald's all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
how much interaction though does Artie have with like
Ralph?
Dude, I don't know.
Zero.
Zero.
Why is he invited?
I can get you in, man.
No way, Artie. Why is
I'm
Ralph?
just doing this so we'll talk about it later.
All right, so you will. Okay, so you will have JD. Great. Okay, that's good if that's what comes out of it. But like at some point, you sat down and said, "Okay, I got to cut some
Yes,
people." I've been in that
conversation.
position.
What did happen?
Right.
But wait a minute, did you invite any of the E crew?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Well, I mean, Scott the Pace and Doug and Gid, they're all.
you just don't like JD.
No. I love JD, but they're friends of mine. They were close friends,
Is Dan the song parody man invited?
No, he's not.
Okay, all right. I'm feeling all right now.
Dan's not. That was another cut I didn't want to make.
Well, there
I'd
you
love
go.
to have Dan there, and I could get JD there.
All right, JD.
I'll make sure that happens.
Artie's rethinking his. thoughts
Like, in
here.
other words, well, here's the thing. Like, I invited people that I'm sure are going to say no.
Scott, the engineer, was invited alone?
Yes, unfortunately. I mean, it's not like a wedding. If it was a matter of writing a bigger
He'll be
check.
like, I can't believe Artie doesn't realize I'm a married man.
I think I'm doing some people favors by inviting them along.
Yeah.
But if it was a wedding, and it was
Ronnie's invited alone?
Ronnie had to
There
be
is
invited
no wedding,
alone.
my friend.
I'm saying if it was right, exactly, and it was a matter of writing a bigger check, like a party. That's one thing. But this is limited seats. I had no
All right,
choice.
fair enough, JD. You are the man who was out in the cold, and that's
But I
just the way
know
it is.
two people are going to say no. I'm almost guaranteeing it.
Who's
And
that?
I invited Mel and his wife out of courtesy. I doubt he's going to go.
All right, JD, maybe you could sit in Mel's seat.
Yeah.
He might be a big Ralph Macchio fan. You never know.
Also Scott Greenstein and his wife,
All right, he won't go.
who might not go.
He's
And
very busy.
The big issue was, the big discussion why JD really got crowbarred out of it was
Oh, gosh.
I was thinking about whether or not to invite Ross with his wife.
And did you?
But I decided that I know Melissa very well, and I said you should invite Ross and Melissa. So Melissa inked out JD.
Ooh.
But I'm sure there's going to be extras. I guarantee Mel is. That's a courtesy thing. So you can have Mel Karmazin see.
Well, I don't know. Mel is very excited about being
I'm
there.
sure he is.
He's been talking about it?
Yeah, he's been talking to me about it a lot.
I got a feeling Norm's going to be a no-show too.
Well, JD, congratulations. You were the one guy left off Artie's list in the entire corporation.
I have another question. Is Stuttering John invited?
No, he's in L.A. and I didn't even think
know
about
whether
it.
you extended the invitation or
No, I didn't.
You should have invited me.
Who's your biggest champion? John, I know, has a movie, He wrote a film that he says it came out in the casting breakdowns. He always wanted me to play his best friend in this movie, but he never brought the script in. For 4 years, I go, where's the script? He goes, I have it at home. I'll bring it. He never brought it in.
So did you finally see it?
I think, no, I never saw it, but I think a buddy of mine told me he saw in the casting breakdowns, like, audition for Stuttering John, or, John Melendez's movie. So I don't know where they're at. They're casting it.
I hope Ralph Macchio shows up at the premiere.
Ralph is guaranteed he'd come. He's excited to meet you.
Oh, very, very good.
I've never met his wife, actually, so it'll be fun to meet her.
Well, let's hope she's hot.
Are all the cast of the movie going to be there?
They've all pretty much RSVP'd. Laurie Metcalf's coming. Seymour Cassell is a real great older character actor. You'll recognize him from a million things.
Fabulous. You got everyone to show up who's in the movie. I like that.
Cara Buono, the hot chick who plays my girlfriend from The Sopranos, she's coming.
Thank you, Lisa G. And by the way, just for your edification, Scott the engineer is already bitching about that he can't bring a wife.
I knew it.
Is he really? That's unbelievable.
This is a guy you got into. He didn't pay a dime to stay at the Borgata.
I love his wife, Robin, but this was a limited thing, and what am I going to do? Invite his wife without Ronnie's wife? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, Scott, tell the truth. Come on, everyone says it. You've already been.
I was just joking. I'm insulted, but I actually know somebody that can get me an extra ticket.
Are you really insulted?
Double A?
His name's Double A. No, of course not.
All right.
All right.
Ronnie's back there like, look at you, you're crying. I'm not. Who? It's his thing. He was nice enough to invite me.
Is Penny Crone invited?
No.
Oh.
None of the news department.
I mean,
was invited?
they're like new in my wow.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
You know how they
I'll lose
get.
sleep over that one.
I can't believe Penny's not going to be
I'm sure
there.
they'll be covering it.
All right. Well,
There.
what is it, Ronnie?
There. Over here.
You got to get on a mic, Ron.
Yeah, I didn't know, man.
Yeah, we're doing a radio show. And take as much time as you can. Just get on that mic real quick and say whatever it is you have to say.
Number 2.
He's out there crying.
I'm not.
Right,
You don't have a microphone.
right away. Right
You don't
away.
have a microphone. It's probably on backwards. You don't know how to work something.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You don't know how to work a headphone. Go ahead.
All right. Is
Yeah.
that better?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Well, people
All right.
have to hear you.
All right. So as soon as he hears that he's not invited with a guest, he goes, and then they said, I'm not invited. He goes, oh, you're not invited with a guest either. I go, yeah, okay, so what are you crying about right away? And he gets this
I wasn't
face-
crying. I was
he
busting
gets
his
this-
balls. I wasn't.
He gets this face on. Everybody saw it. He gets this face
What is
on
wrong
like
with you?
like he's dejected, man, right away.
Well, what's the deal, Scott? You have to go home and what now?
I
You
have to go. What? I have to go home and say I'm going to the premiere next week. What?
I'm going bowling.
And your wife is going to say, I want to go to Artie's premiere.
She can't go.
And you're going to say no?
I'm going to Chicago to the NASCAR race.
I guarantee, here's my prediction, Scott the engineer will not be at Artie's premiere.
That's right.
Why not?
JD can have
Because your
his
wife's
seat.
not going to let you go.
Artie,
Yourself.
I must decline.
Artie, it really had nothing to do with my wife. My son is going to be away, and she doesn't want to be alone.
Let me know right away, Scott.
Well, all right. Thank you, guys, and good luck.
But I'm not,
and Artie, good luck to you with the premiere. I know it's difficult to make a list and have to cut
And have
certain
to
people
cut
up.
people, yes.
Yes. We feel your pain.
What's going on, man?
I didn't make the cut for Artie's big movie premiere.
Now you did, though.
Well, I mean,
Initially, you didn't, though.
I guess that's if there's, people who say no, so I'll keep my fingers crossed, but,
Is that a slap in the face for you that you didn't get the invite? Like, you were the cutoff point?
no.
We were always kind of like the show underdog,
Exactly.
Never really get
exactly, and then,
You never really get the recognition you deserve. You always get ripped on.
Greg, you know me so well. you know how everything goes around here.
So this is just another,
It's just another thing to add on to the legacy of JD.
But after a while, though, that's gotta, it's gotta wear on you.
I'm sure it will one day, and
Especially coming from a friendly guy like Artie, he's, he's a pretty friendly guy around here. He's pretty generous, and then you become the one guy that he doesn't invite to the premiere.
shit happens. What can I say?
But you're in now, though. It looks like he's gonna pull some strings.
We'll see. Talk to me the day after the premiere. We'll see.
Why can't you just be happy you got the invite to the premiere? Look at JD. He didn't even get
I'm
the
not
invite.
happy about anything. All right, I'm a miserable cocksucking motherfucker. And if you want to call me an asshole, then that's what I am.
Ronnie, is he an asshole?
He always feels like he's left out.
Scott.
Is he an asshole?
Are you gonna show up to the premiere?
I'm coming with Ronnie. He's my date.
He's not coming.
He's my
He's not coming. I'm going to take his ticket
It's
right
a
now.
Wednesday night that I get up at 3 a.m. Not like
So
some
do
other
I.
people
I get
that
up
have,
at 3:30.
that have like 4-day work weeks,
I
10
get up at
weeks off.
3:30.
Yeah.
I have to be at work Thursday.
Yeah. So do I. So
Yeah. So
the fucking movie goes till
come
like
on.
9
Ronnie,
o'clock.
is he not going because his wife's not gonna let him?
Exactly.
Who said I wasn't going?
He's not going. He won't be there.
Now, what if your wife was allowed to go? Would you be there?
Definitely not.
All right, we'll see about it. I'm holding you to it, Scott.
Let's go to John Boy. And John Boy, you're on the air.
Do you have any time?
Time?
Just wanted to give Fred a heads up.
Which is?
Well, during the break, Sal was hitting the booths real hard. I have good information on this, doing some long 30-minute sessions. And if they're sharing that same chair on the Friday show, I would shy away from that.
Yeah? Sal hitting the booths again?
Yeah,
For real?
they're dirty in there, and he's doing those long sessions.
How would you know?
Well, I paid off the guy who cleans up the jizz. I gave him a picture of Sal, and I just wanted to know how often he was going there.
Hold on. This is just
Yeah.
Don't even count it.
confusing me. Shirley, go ahead.
The guy called in about Sal going to the booths, and I actually went with Sal to the booths one night when I first came out here and started working here, and
Was
he
it
convinced me on a drunken night to go.
Was it gross?
You know what? It's new. It was a new thing for me because in Vegas they have the booths, but they don't have actual live girls that you can pick like a meal.
Right.
You go, they're sitting outside the door and you go, I want that one. And
do you and Sal go in the same boat?
No, not at all. I would have never.
Pick a girl, and then she stands behind glass.
Yeah, you give her money right before she goes anywhere.
And you beat off in front of her.
Yeah, but it goes from like 0 to 60. Like the window goes up, she's got a leg up, there's stuff flying in there, and she's like, "You want to see this in here?" And she's like talking to you like,
yelling at you.
Oh my God!
Are your pants down?
Oh yeah, they were down at 2.
So she's staring at your penis?
Yeah, I guess. I'm hoping she's
wild.
It's great, Howard. It's great.
It's
so
great.
Your
relieving.
wife doesn't consider that cheating?
My wife doesn't know.
I hope not.
I hope nobody calls. It's not cheating because there's a glass that separates you.
Right.
You know?
Right,
Do you have a
That'll
favorite
go
girl?
over
Do you
well.
go to the same place
Well,
all the time?
At that place,
Sal probably has a relationship with one of these whores.
Hey, Martha.
there was this real hot Puerto Rican chick, and she was a little chubby because that's how I like them, you know? And I go in there.
That's how you like women, or that's how you like Puerto Ricans?
I like Puerto Ricans or anyone. I like them a little flabby. I don't like them airbrushed like these penthouse playmate chicks. They're a bunch of phonies.
Yeah, they're gross.
They're
we
called
want
train
that.
wrecks.
Yeah.
That's what Sal likes.
Yeah, so I go in there.
Was Sal's girl really ugly?
Oh my God, he picks like the janitor and bringing in the mop.
She looked like
I'll take that girl over there.
yeah.
No, excuse me, sir. That's our janitor.
Yeah, he cleans the booth, sir.
Her hair looked like it was like it was dyed in mustard. You know when when a black girl dyes their hair blonde?
Yeah.
It was like mustard yellow braids in her face, and I love that. And she's got on this real shiny black lipstick. So anyway, she's in there, and she goes, "Baby."
What does she do? Does she just take off all her clothes?
Takes off her clothes, but she thinks I'm a tourist or something.
Right.
She goes, "You want a good time? You gotta slip me another 40." So I go, 40. I go, "I'm a fucking regular here. Get on your knees." She's like, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry about that." So she gets
He's
up.
bragging.
Yeah, I'm a
I'm a regular. How dare you insult me?
You can't rip me off. I know the ropes. I'm here every day.
She gets on her knees, and I say, "Start licking the glass," because that's the only thing that's separating us.
Right.
So she goes, "You want me to lick the glass? You got to give me." So I gave her $20. So she's licking the glass, and I'm smacking it against the glass right where her mouth is.
You're slapping your penis.
Yeah, but it's against the glass, so there's a separation there.
Don't you think the glass is filthy?
There's other
But
guys doing
the
that.
thing was, it was a little dim, and once I finished, I opened the door. There was dried stains around my wet stains.
Oh.
So I think I was hitting against somebody else's mess. So I get out, and Shuli's next door.
Evidently, you're not the only guy who likes to whack his penis against glass.
Yeah, somebody else thought.
No
of
wonder
that.
it looks the way it does.
So I get out, and Shuli is still going to town. He's right next door to me. So I'm drunk off my ass. I start banging on the door. Shuli, come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. And I'm banging. I go, come on, you fucking pussy, finish already. Let's go. So I'm like, whatever. I go around the corner to the magazine section. There's Shuli reading a magazine.
I was done in a minute flat.
I was banging on the door with somebody else in there.
Shuli, did the girl you get, is she decent looking?
She was hot, man. She was this hot Spanish chick, and she had like this Brazilian like tank top, like the Brazil soccer team. Her tits were hanging, and she was smoking hot. And I went right. I made a beeline for her. I go, let's go.
All right, so then you go, and then there's when they say a booth, like, is it like?
It's literally, it's like a you know where you used to take pictures, like in those little photo booths?
Yeah.
It's like that, but there's another side where she stands. The window goes up as soon as she gets her money, and
she starts stripping.
She's
Is
stripped.
She
She's
standing
nude.
at your level, or is she elevated a little
She's
bit?
she's at my level, and then she puts her leg up on like the window or the wall, and takes like a dildo and just goes to town.
Oh, gee.
And like,
Does she talk all nasty? And
oh
stuff?
my God, I was done in a minute. I was, and I was like,
really?
So where are you from? You know, you never want to do that in a peep booth. Start asking the chick where she lives.
So you're beating off, and then when you walk out, like you sit in a lobby, and other dudes are there.
It's like one of the weirdest feelings in the world because you're like.
Is there anywhere to clean up? You just go out and start fingering the magazines?
You just you have your
Same
head down.
magazines
You
everyone
make
else is
no
reading?
you make no eye contact.
Is it like Time magazine or is it Dirty magazine?
It's Field and Stream.
No, is it Dirty magazine?
Yeah, there's dirty, and then they have like dirty videos, and then they have like old '80s videos that you can rent, like Teen Wolf, next to like pornos and shit.
Karate videos.
Yeah, and it was just insane.
It's
man.
a video store.
It's a video store with a
Right.
peep booth in the back, and it was my first experience.
How many booths are there?
There's like 5, I think. 5.
No,
or 6.
there's 15 booths. Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
You didn't go around the corner.
Excuse me.
Artie, have you ever done anything that? I mean, you're a degenerate. I'm a degenerate. Have you ever done anything that?
I went to the boot when I was 17 years old. We took I got the bus to Manhattan right at the corner of my street where I grew up. It was a 15-minute bus ride. And twice when I was a senior in high school, I was 17, we went to these booths. And there was a live chick like doing sex shit. I remember I didn't jerk off or anything. And me and my buddies
Were you
all
standing in there there with your buddies, or did you have individual stalls?
No, I was by myself.
Because it seems like Sal sometimes the curtains go up and he sees other guys beating on. Right.
One time that happened, yeah.
Really?
It was to my left. I didn't know it. They're called
in your blind spot.
They're called buddy booths.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I noticed a whole bunch of guys just hanging out in the back. They looked like they were just looking at their feet, kicking shit around. I didn't.
But this is when Times Square was littered with the places.
They're called buddy booths. So,
and why would you have that?
I guess queers, what they do is they go in and they go side by side and they whack off and look at each other.
Then why do they need a girl?
They don't. They're video. These are video booths.
So aren't they for like couples too?
And I put money in there.
Couples.
And I put money in there, and I put on the scene, and this girl's going to town on a guy, and I'm taking care of myself. I'm really going to town, and I turn to my left, and there's a guy looking right at me, jacking off. Who's jacking off right next to me? I was like, holy shit!
Can I ask you something? What do? You let your pants drop down to the floor?
No, there's a whole ritual. First, I go to Sbarro's to take a piss.
Yeah.
Then I get a big wad of toilet paper, roll it around my hand, and I tuck it in my pocket.
Okay.
Once you get there, you take out a $1 bill to open the door to get in. You don't want to touch anything. Close the door, use the same $1 to lock it. Slide that $1 in, take out your tissues, start changing the buttons. It's all sanitized.
Right.
Then, you pick a video, you go to town,
Sounds
you blow.
incredibly clean.
Oh, you watch videos? I thought you were looking at real girls.
Well, that surely was live girls.
That's so fucking creepy.
So you go to the video booths as well?
Oh, the videos are the best.
It's crazy because you could take any video home and watch it and do it in the privacy of your house.
I got kids running around at home.
You know what I think it is? I think that live girls are more expensive than video.
So then the key is once you're done, you finish on the tissues, you roll the tissues up, and there's usually a chair there in the corner. You just throw the wad of tissues behind the chair. And
I like how he states.
And when you get out, you just put your feet together, you put your shoulders down, and you look right at the floor, and you walk out like a little Chinaman. You don't look up.
See, again, I went. It was 1984.
Oh,
it was 1984, and Times Square was littered with them. And I was 17. And recently, I asked a buddy of mine, "Did you ever go back?" He went, "No, I've never gone back."
I would just feel creepy, even walking in and being part of that, and then you have to walk out, and then you're waiting for Sal, and you're sitting there reading a magazine.
It was weird. What's a funny thing is Florentine on his last DVD, Meet the Creeps 2, they do this bit where they go outside these peep booths, and him and Don Jamieson are standing out there with hand sanitizer and napkins, and as soon as guys come in or out, they're like, "Hey, buddy, you need to clean up? Here, you want a squeegee? Take the squeegee in the booth with you."
I must be thrilled. Yeah, Richard, what's up? What do you want to say? Oh, you're on 3. Okay, go ahead.
I had a friend in Missouri who went to one of the video booths in Kansas City, and he sits down to watch a movie. He puts his quarters in, and he sees something moving out of the corner of his eye.
Yeah.
And right head level, right next to his ear, was a big cock. It came through a hole. So he jumped back. It scared the crap out of him, and he reared back and kicked it with his boot, and it broke. And the guy started screaming, and the guy pulled a knife. There was a gay guy in the booth next to him, and so he jumps over the top and gets in a fight with the gay guy, and ends up going to jail for like a week after he kicked the guy's penis.
I'll tell you, I went to this place. This is what guys in high school do, junior high school. We went when we were like 15 or 16, and we would go and put the money in and watch the movies, not the live shows. But you learn weird things about your friends, because I was in a booth and my friend was next to me in a booth, and all of a sudden I heard a horse whinnying from his booth. And I guess he was watching a movie where a girl jerks off a horse. And he told me she in a bucket, and then she pours the bucket all over herself, and it goes down her.
Oh, God. That's too much.
Sal, you broke him in, man.
I broke and Julie.
Yeah, he caught me in a moment of weakness. No, actually, we were coming back. We were debating whether to go to Scores or the Peep booth, and then we decided, you know what? We'll pay the $40, and at least we'll shoot a load for sure. So we went to the Peep booth.
It was fantastic.
It was good times. It was interesting. My chick was hot. Sal's chick was a mess, but that's the way he likes them.
But yeah, mess is hot to me. You know what I mean? They got to be beat up.
So Sal, how long have you been doing this for, man?
Too long. For the first time yesterday, I went to a peep booth. I haven't done this probably in 6 years. I hate to say this, I went to a peep booth before I got here yesterday. Because there's a 24-hour one on the way here. And it was fantastic. It was a glory hole one. The only thing that sucked about it is that when she was blowing this guy through the glory hole, as soon as the guy came, a man's head came into the shot and finished the guy's penis, and that was it. I was done.
So that's when you came?
No, I didn't finish. No, it ruined the whole thing. So.
Julie, do you ever see yourself getting to the point where you have an entire routine worked out?
No, that's crazy, man. That's like it's like a pitcher before a big game. You know, he like has his whole routine that he does.
Well,
but if you're good at what you do, then you have a routine.
It's not that. If you have kids at home and stuff, you don't want them to catch hepatitis or something off your fingers. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not cheating on my wife, but
I love the fact that everything's sterilized up until the point where he smacks his cock against the glass window.
Yeah,
right? And what about the dollar bill using as your that's like your little protection?
Yeah, that's like my little wet wipe, so to speak. You know,
dollar bills might be dirtier than the actual doorknob.
Yeah, your cock might be.
Well,
cleaner.
now you know. Lots of dollar bills that you're holding on to probably went through a peep booth machine.
They were the handle for door 5, 6, and 7.
I'm gonna start putting my initials on the dollar bills I put into the peep booth machines. And
wait a minute.
You should do like a little contest.
You know what story I forgot to tell in there is after we got out, we met a fan on the street, and Sal shook the fan's hand.
And he goes, "Where are you guys from?" We go.
New autobiography called Up Till Now. Wonderful book, getting great notices. A lot of people are buying it, and I'm urging Howard and his whole audience to take a look at it because it's filled with laughs. It's also a meaningful book to me, so I recommend it highly. And I'm also looking forward to being on Howard's new show. I keep reading uncensored Sirius Radio, and I don't know what that means because he wasn't too censored before, so it looks like a big adventure coming up.
Well, you know, I'm always excited when William Shatner comes to Sirius Satellite Radio. He is a megastar, an icon. He was voted an icon, one of the 50 top icons of television.
Yes, and I think I just got the George Takei treatment from him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Do you know you are an icon? There he is. William Shatner, a singer, an actor, does commercials, does it all.
You don't change.
I'm ageless. And so are you.
No. Well, not really. I mean, the eyes are red, but you look great.
You look good, too.
And the setup is almost exactly the same as the old radio thing.
We didn't want to throw you.
Yeah.
Huh?
We didn't want to throw you, so we kept everything the same.
No, it's really remarkable.
William Shatner, I was just about to say, you were voted, I believe, by Entertainment Weekly or one of these magazines, one of the top 50 icons on television of all time.
They could never forget you.
Like my mother would say, when you get 98%, what happened to the other 2%? Where in the 50 did I write?
Well, you know, it's funny because in your new book where you write candidly and honestly about yourself, you say you never watched a Star Trek episode. You are an icon because of Star Trek, and yet you never watched an episode because you think you were a shitty actor in Star Trek. You didn't like what you did.
Well, I wouldn't have put the word shitty in front.
What word would you put?
What did you say?
Superb, but I couldn't recognize greatness. I just don't like my face. I don't like the way, I just don't like myself.
You were
but
selected.
Shitty actor.
You were selected for Star Trek because you're handsome. You're a handsome man.
You were the male romantic lead.
I was attracted to you, and I'm totally heterosexual.
And you are, and I know you are.
Now, listen, yes. William Shatner hasn't been here in a while. There's a lot of ground to cover. He has written a blockbuster book. He has revealed all. Now, if you remember his last book, he said some things. I remember we played his audiobook on the air, and it was candid and honest, so I'm expecting the same thing from this book, and I will interview you about it. But first, let me remind you of some of the things William Shatner said.
He's already revealed?
And that he's already revealed in his audiobook. The first one, here he is.
Let's see.
In his own words.
What are you
Nichelle Nichols' gaping asshole has a foul, vaguely organic odor.
You comment on Nichelle Nichols, who, of course, was your co-star. You say he had a gaping asshole. What was that?
I can't, I blank out when I hear that. I just don't remember saying that, but I'm, who am I to argue with myself?
This is from your own words in your own audiobook. Let's listen some more.
You recognize your own voice.
Well, of course.
Here's something you said that I thought was outrageous.
On January 21st, 1972, I fucked a black 7th grade boy at a junior high dance.
All right. Explain that.
But he grew up to be...
Obama? Wow, that was the guy you butt fucked.
He was passionate. He was concerned about the issues, which were his little round thing.
I know other authors are embarrassed by some of the revelations they make in books.
Not me.
Not you. Let us play some more from your first book before we get into the new revelation.
Is there going to be a new audiobook?
Oh, my gosh.
Not now. I hear you all.
Can I expect no less from you?
Let's hear what you had to say in your first book.
I spent the summer of 1966 drinking come from the nuts of a retarded boy with a raging hard on.
All right, why?
I don't know why you talk that delivery.
Well, because I feel a little bit strange about saying
The director
thing.
told you to deliver it like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yes.
Give it the full thing, give it the full treatment. I would talk like that.
We were on the air the other day, and we had reason to play your classic exchange when you were doing this commercial for, I don't even remember what it was, or you were doing some job, and the guy starts telling you how to do the read, and you just berate him. I mean, you
give him a lesson.
You give him a lesson.
Best lesson.
Was it bad or was it good?
It's fantastic. It was
It's
so
the
right
best.
on. You did 2 reads of the same thing. And they were perfect. They were as good as they were ever going to be. And the guy gets on the thing, the squawk box, and he says to you, Mr. Shatner, can you be a little more up-tempo? And you say to him,
The laugh is the best. When he starts to direct you, laugh is the best.
And you say to him, I don't even know if you remember this. You say to him, look, why don't you read it for me, and I'll do it the way you do it. So the guy reads it. He reads it horribly. I mean, like a third grader.
Yeah.
And you do a dead-on impression of what he just read. And the guy goes, oh, Mr. Shatner, I'm so sorry I even brought this up. You go, no.
You're making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I am reading it the way you read it. That's the way you want it. I'm trying to make the client happy. He goes, no. Now that I'm thinking about it, the guy goes, your first read was so good. I mean, you got this guy so trained, and it's so true. Sometimes they'll make you sit there and go through 100 takes. And you really delivered the goods the first time.
You've been there. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. They don't know.
Well, they want to make themselves worthwhile and
they
tell you
how. They want to feel a part of it.
They want to feel a part of it, but you really had delivered it.
They don't. But it's beyond that. It's their ego. It's not wanting to make it better. It's I'm going to put my imprimatur on your reading.
But you really give it to the guy.
You did such a job on him.
Well, you know what's wrong, really what's wrong, is they're playing rehearsal tapes. Somehow, the engineer or somebody is taking what you do as you try and find the right way of doing it and making that entertainment that they put out on it.
But you know
terrible.
what? They should all hear this so that they keep their mouths shut while you're in there working.
A talented guy might have something to add.
True, but they ought to know the difference.
It's funny, though. When I hear you do the first read, I go, okay, he nailed it.
Yeah,
he did
he's
it.
perfect.
It's fine. It's very good. I would have you continue, and you'd be done with the session in 15 minutes.
Right. There's a one out there with the word garage.
Yeah, no,
garage.
sabotage.
Oh, sabotage.
I played that for you.
And sabotage and sabotage.
Yeah.
Well, you were clearly wrong. There is no such word as sabotage. You tell the director, I say sabotage.
Right. It was me talking. So the word came up, and I said sabotage.
But sabotage is not a word. The word is sabotage. But you wouldn't let go of that one. That one you were wrong in.
I was?
Yeah, the director was trying to say to you, listen, Mr. Shatner, do you mind
need to go back for
saying
that one
sabotage?
thing.
But if the word came out of my mouth naturally, why wouldn't it be a word?
But the captain
if I remember, I kept saying, but I'm Canadian.
No, you kept saying, I say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
And you can say sabotage.
And then it worked a way around so that finally he was saying it my way, and I was saying it his way.
There you were being difficult. There you were being a bit of
I was probably being difficult. Egotistical.
Yeah, no, I think I was trying to say, listen, there's no such word, Mr. Shatner. But what are you going to do?
But actually, there is.
Now, you know what I like about this? I bet you every take after that, no one had a complaint. I'll bet you. And you're like a bear caught in a bear trap. You are going to gnaw until you get out.
It's true. And I went too far. It then became cruel.
But that's why it's the best celebrity tirade.
Well, I should have quit about 5 minutes into it because
Do you not recall this session?
No, I have no idea. I have no recollection of that whatsoever.
It's the single greatest thing.
But and you can hear the fun that I'm having, and then he says, "No, please." And then I begin
You're
to
cruel.
I'm lashing him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm saying you talk to me like that. I'll show. That was really bad behavior on my part.
But you, in a sense, were right. The read was good.
You taught him a lesson.
Well,
his read was horrible.
His read was horrible, right. and the people who emphasized you read commercials.
You and this.
Yes, right. I'm on my way to see your face.
Right.
Just...
You sounded very good. Now, this is where you get into trouble. Even in your new book, you say you were shocked to find out that most of the Star Trek cast hated you. You say this in the new book.
Right. And the word most is not really,
most was pretty accurate.
We know exactly who we're talking about.
People who were only there for a day
words,
hated you.
In your own words, you said Leonard Nimoy thought you were a real son of a bitch.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, I don't say that.
You
Are
felt
you
so bad. He's paraphrasing.
No, it says Leonard Nimoy thought Bill was a real son of a bitch.
Oh, you are so bad.
This is your book.
I didn't.
Did you read this?
Did I read it?
Did you? Were you misquoted?
I had somebody read it to me.
Were you misquoted?
Leonard and I are
now you're friends.
But we
You
know
weren't friends
who.
at the time?
We had a couple of disagreements.
Yes, he became friends with Leonard Nimoy. Leonard, he writes in his book, was an alcoholic.
Well, Leonard, no, wait a minute.
That's
Leonard,
what it says.
I know,
You wrote
but
that.
I didn't out him. Leonard is a recovering alcoholic, and he talks to people about about recovery. I'm not outing him. We had a whole.
So Mr. Spock was drunk? That wasn't a performance?
No.
So you're
Mr.
saying
Spock
that
was
Nimoy
not
was-
drunk on the set.
He was
Leonard
never.
talks about needing a drink after work.
Leonard Nimoy had once said his favorite thing to do was to go to London and see a play because he enjoyed drinking. They allow you to drink.
You can
That's
drink
exactly
your drink
right.
right to your
Leonard took me under his wing when my life took those turns, and he's my dearest friend.
Uhura said she despised you.
Yes,
but you had also made love to her, had you not?
No, I had
you were
not.
in love with her.
No, she was had enough activity on her.
why would Uhura did you treat these people the way you treated that engineer? Do you think?
Well,
in
looking
retrospect-
back, I may have. I mean,
Who
that was
knows?
terrible of me. He wasn't an engineer; he was a director, and he was. But I took that too far, and I may very well be guilty of
Do
all
you
that.
think you're an angry man? Have you been to a psychiatrist, and has the psychiatrist diagnosed you as an angry man?
I've not been to that kind of therapy, but I probably was a very angry man.
Why do you think you were angry? Were you angry with your mother?
Probably.
Why?
What did his mother do?
Well,
his mother indulged
there
him.
are issues. I don't really deal with that in the book.
I know, but I'm dealing with it here. What happened
really,
between
are
you and your mother? You are angry.
I probably, I don't know, but usually it's
Were you
the case.
molested?
Well, hold on, no.
Oh,
well,
too
usually
bad.
in the case of that kind of anger, it's because you feel you've been wronged. So who knows what was happening?
Why did your mother wrong you? What did she do?
I wish I.
No,
I
you
could
know.
tell you. So,
What
no,
was
I
she?
don't.
You won't look?
Was she not there for you?
I'm looking.
Are you not willing to look at yourself?
She may not have been there for me, exactly. She may not have loved me unconditionally, that kind of thing.
You felt unloved. And your father treated you horribly, didn't he?
No, he didn't. My father was a very loving man, but he was busy.
Too busy for you. You were ignored by your father, and you felt worthless.
No.
Didn't you?
Daddy can find better
How did
things
you
to
know?
do.
Wow.
Well, there must have been issues, and I probably was angry, and that was the fuel behind all the
Michelle
ambition
Nichols claims she despised you.
Yep.
Scotty, Sulu, and Chekhov all allegedly hated you.
That was their claim.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Sad.
Let's go back to your first audiobook.
But is it the job of the captain to be loved by the rest of the crew?
See, now there's the voice of wisdom.
Did you ever
My
think-
job was to say the words and try and get the show on the air, right?
Here, Frank has a question. Yeah, Frank, go ahead in Longview, Washington. Yes.
Yeah, George Takei has expressed some hostility toward
I know.
Yes, on our show.
Mr. Shatner.
I know.
I was wondering, because I kind of think that maybe this is like a pent-up kind of homosexual...
Do you think that Takei wanted you?
It's possible. Who knew what was going on in George's
you knew George
mind?
was gay, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You had no clue.
Well, as time went on and I began to recognize symptoms, that isn't possible.
Even in your new book, you admit you were many homosexuals came on to you. In fact, a man in a movie theater put his hand on your leg.
That's true. By the way, have we mentioned the name of my...
Never. I will never mention the name of
the name of my book?
Never.
Talk about...
So you get completely new.
Well, up till now, I felt...
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now, is in stores.
And did you
he'll
love
be
it?
signing copies. I haven't even read it yet.
I thought he was going to fake it like he usually does.
Yes, I loved it. Of course I loved it.
It's
of
a great
course I
book.
read it.
It's got
What
a
is it,
great-
Gary?
it's
What do
got
you
a
want?
great review.
If you go to JD page 1, what the guy was just talking about, we found a clip when George Takei was here, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. He was on the wrap-up show, and he suggested that he and Mr. Shatner did a scene together, and that Mr. Shatner tanked it so that it was cut out of the movie, and that's why George never got promoted as a character.
Oh, God.
Well, here's some of the things, George. Here's some of the things.
I tanked the scene?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means you threw the scene, you made it bad, and they cut it out.
it from the film.
Right.
And because they cut
Where
it
is
out,
that?
he never got promoted.
That's absurd, isn't
Let me play a bunch of things George said about you.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And respond to each one.
Okay.
William Shatner reeks of urine.
Now, what about that?
It's true. I piss in my
This
pants
is from
a lot.
his book. This is from the book he wrote.
One night, William Shatner dutied on a gesticulating cowboy.
The cowboy was making bad upward motions with his finger.
Let's get back to your book.
Okay.
I'm talking about your first book.
Which book is that?
The audio book.
Let me
I'm going to
hear
play
the-
some clips.
Let
from
me
your
hear the
audio
book.
Okay.
One of the single greatest afternoons of my life was when a horny black handicapped kid stuck a bottle of vodka in my asshole while Jimmy Doohan fucked Patrick Stewart, and with his nose buried in George Takei's ass, Leonard Nimoy shit on John Wayne's face while an enormous fried egg sandwich was jammed into Isaac Asimov's disgusting shit hole. And then all hell broke loose because fat-ass Nichelle Nichols squashed a retarded midget's cock with a light bulb while grunting and shitting in small plastic bags of M&Ms. And then Walter Koenig showed up. He was so horny that for the next hour and 15 minutes, Walter jerked off DeForest Kelly until his firm hard cock shot soggy, congealed, come all over Lorne Michaels' pretty face. And then Gene Roddenberry washed Lorne's head off with hot piss. Oh, my God. It was a party.
All right. What about that? There's a lot to digest.
You got There's a lot to digest, but don't swallow.
Wow. You are ill. This book, the new book, is just as honest, isn't it?
Up till now, is out in the bookstores right now, and it is honest and truthful, and it's getting great reviews, and Howard's going to read it tomorrow.
As an actor, you never experienced gay sex. I don't even mean as an actor. I mean, actors are around a lot of gay people. There's a lot of free association with your thoughts. You're open to new experiences.
Look who's talking.
Did you? I'm not an actor.
Right.
Did you try to?
You sound like the machine.
Did you try homosexuality at one point?
No, never tried.
You never did.
No, even though
any
George
light-
encouraged me,
right.
I refused.
Not
George's.
like kissing, nothing.
Oh
nothing.
my God, no.
You even say you are upset about the new Star Trek movie. You still are peeved that they're going to have a new Star Trek movie without you.
And Leonard is in it.
Leonard is in it.
Talk
and
honestly.
I keep saying Leonard is in it, and I'm not. They're making a Star Trek movie without Captain Kirk, without the old Captain Kirk.
Right.
There's a young Captain Kirk. So I think they hit story problems and didn't know how to solve it. But it's not peeved. I'm just disappointed. I would love to have been. And J.J. Abrams is such a great movie maker that
Yes.
I'd love to. So
You would love to work with the
I'd
guy.
love to work, but I got a lot of things to do.
You certainly do. Yeah. You're on a career roll, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say that it's happening.
And when you talk about a new Star Trek, and they take Leonard Nimoy and they put him in, there is a jealousy.
No.
A professional jealousy.
No,
absolutely. There's nothing wrong with
Leonard
saying
got
that.
most of what he asked for. I think that was really good.
Well, maybe. He's getting a lot of money for it.
Oh, my God.
Is that true? Do you know what he's getting for it?
No, I have no idea, but it is a lot of money.
All right, look. You do claim that in the new book that you are upset how they killed your character off in Star Trek.
Thinking back, they were going to kill him off anyway.
Right.
So they said, well, either you can be in the movie and die, or don't be in the movie. We're still going to kill you. So I was kind of hung up, and I said, all right, I want to be in the movie. But looking back, I wish they had done it with more timpanis and trumpets, as against.
Well, you're the whole show. Of course, they should make something dramatic there, something that would be big.
They did, but in a way, I think the producer was trying to kill the character off because it was a legacy of the old
Right.
guard.
Yeah.
And this guy was head of the new guard of Patrick and the next generation.
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to kill as many antecedents, like a lion killing the cubs.
Yeah, but they have killed Star Trek. They've tried now to resurrect it.
Yeah,
that's true. Now, in your new book, up till now, which indicates there might even be another book.
Well, we hope so.
Yes.
And if not by me, certainly by you.
Yeah, I will write your final book.
And we have the audiobook already. I
I have so many things. We have the audiobook. It's all done.
Nichelle Nichols has huge pissed flaps.
How did you know?
You wrote it.
Oh, that's right.
My cheeks are numb from George Takei's monster cock slapping my butt hole.
Right. Your read is awful on this, by the way.
I know. Let's get that guy. Maybe he can help me with it.
All right. You do admit in the book that
first of all, you're totally insane here. And hung up on homosexuality. I can see it.
You beat out Bill Cosby for the Priceline job.
You know, I did.
I didn't know that.
That's amazing.
I didn't know that either.
He's Mr. Pitchman.
How did you find that out? What do you mean you didn't know that till you read that? Where did you read it?
Wherever. I mean, somebody, perhaps you.
You thought you were first choice.
I thought, you go in, you don't think, when somebody offers you a job, you don't think, well, I guess I'm fourth in line. But
you were a genius to take the Priceline job because it was reported in the paper you made $10 million in stock.
No, the stock was given to me, but you know what a lockup is? When a new company comes in, you can't sell it for
2 years,
a year and a half or 2 years. So that's what happens. So I couldn't sell it. So I'm watching it go up, thinking I'm rich, and I'm poor.
Right. So by the time you could sell it, the Priceline stock had dropped.
Exactly.
I see.
It went from $150, something like that, to $2.
Priceline.com. That's where you go on and you buy the tickets. Are you still involved?
Oh yeah,
you are.
Aren't you? This is commercial-free radio.
No, I mean
you're doing commercials.
No, I'm just saying. Are you still involved with the company?
Absolutely.
You are.
He still does the commercials.
Do you still have the stock?
No,
you sold it.
Yeah, when it was $2, thinking it was all over.
Everybody knows the famous story that you lived out of a truck for many years.
Well,
things were
not
not good. Well, for a while. Let's
Summers,
put it that way. Yes, and that was difficult. But now I'm upset because I read that you had hip replacement and heart surgery. I'm worried about you. It says in your book here, January 2008, Bill had hip replacement surgery, developed heart complications on the operating table. What is that?
Idiotic. Somebody wrote that.
That's not in your book?
No, that's not in my book.
I think it is in your book.
No.
I don't think you read your book.
I did a hip replacement and perfectly healthy.
Are you okay?
Absolutely.
I'm worried about you.
I am riding in competition. I'm back. I'm running.
I was going to ask you, you're still riding?
Oh, my God, yes.
Do you know the Priceline stock is now trading at $139.66? Do you know that?
Yes.
And do you still own it?
No.
So why did you sell it?
Because
you didn't believe in that.
Well, it was the big bubble. Everybody was panicking and running.
So are you upset with yourself?
I was. Well, wouldn't it have been nice to go from $2 to $100?
Are you a wealthy man?
I probably am.
You are. Do you? This Boston Legal show you're on?
It got renewed.
Tremendous amount of money you make there?
Not tremendous, but really good. I mean,
where's all your money?
To some guy who is struggling to make ends meet, it's a fortune.
Are you worth $100 million?
No.
You are not.
No.
I do worry about your character, Denny Crane.
Why?
What are they doing with him?
What do you think?
I don't know. I think they're going to write you right into a corner where you can't get out, and then they'll be in trouble again.
Yeah, and I'm really curious. What do you mean? What would the corner be?
Well, you used to be able to try. Like you're not trying cases anymore. They're sort of. That was like the brilliant thing about it.
Right.
And now
that I would try a case and be able.
Yeah.
I did try some cases in the latter. Maybe they haven't played them yet.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Because basically they keep you quiet now.
I bet you William Shatner doesn't sit back and take things lightly. I bet you're in there with those writers, and I bet you ream them every once in a while about where they're putting your character.
Well, I would do that ordinarily, except that David Kelly is a genius.
I see. So you don't question it.
I never see him.
I
mean, these scripts, these
that's
magnificent.
His genius.
You know that Robin goes to Boston legal conventions dressed as Denny Crane? You know that? Now, here's something disturbing about you.
Yes, please.
You ride a motorcycle without a helmet.
That's right.
And without a leather or any kind of gear. What are you up to there? Death wish? Mother didn't pay enough attention? Father didn't pay enough attention? What's going on here?
Well, you got to. Why does one ride a motorcycle? Don't you?
Hell no. Fred does, but not me.
All right, you ride a motorcycle for the freedom of it. The wind and the smell and the heat and the cold. I mean, it's a sensual experience.
But you know how many deaths occur on motorcycles.
I do.
And
you know that a lot of times it isn't your fault. It's motorists who are hostile to motorcycles.
Absolutely. You've got to ride.
But you've also seen Gary Busey, haven't you?
That's not fun.
Right.
You want to end up like that?
I'm forced to wear a helmet because of Gary Busey, but the fun of motorcycling is restricted by wearing leathers and a helmet.
Have you ever fallen off your motorcycle?
Yes.
You have?
Big time.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No. and nor leathers. I was wearing a T-shirt and shorts and sandals.
How did you look in that?
I was trying to escape George Takei.
Right.
But I had my helmet with me.
Yes.
But I wasn't wearing it. I was on a country road, and the bike came out from under me. I don't know why. And I slid across the road on my back, and I've got scars on my back and rear end.
All right. Now, listen, not only that, you reveal a lot of things in the book. You reveal that the Gorilla Foundation...
The Gorilla Foundation?
You were working for the Gorilla Foundation, and a gorilla grabbed your balls. Is that true? And what is that like when a gorilla grabs
A gorilla grabbed my balls and then ate out James Doohan's ass.
He then turned around and offered. It was intimidating.
It must hurt.
It was very gentle. While the lowland gorilla had his hand on my scrotum.
Right.
The male gorilla that they had brought in to breed to her was 10 yards away behind a locked door that had bars on it, and he's shaking it in jealous rage.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You understand that apes shake hands by grabbing one's balls. That's how they shake hands in the animal world. So
they're not shaking hands; they're shaking balls.
Yeah, but to them, it's a handshake.
I
That's
understand,
what it means.
but in their language, it's a ball shake.
I mean, you think everyone's coming on to you,
right? they have what they call the Bolshoi the Bolshoi handshake. Okay.
Why, when you go trick or treating with your grandchildren, do you wear a William Shatner mask?
Because I love to record the look on the person's face when they say trick, and I take the mask off.
I see.
And it's me.
Are you aware of a trivia fact that the famous movies, the Halloween movies, the Michael Myers mask is a William Shatner mask turned inside out?
No, I didn't know.
Do people know that?
Do you know that? No, it's the mask itself.
It's a face of you. They obviously from the Star Trek years, and when they created the movie, they just merely turned it inside out, and in fact, it is your face on Michael Myers.
That's correct.
Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You're learning that for the first time.
I'm learning that for the first time.
You are, right?
No, I knew it.
You did know that?
Yeah. It was,
I didn't know you knew that.
It was bandied about. Well, I'm telling you.
You should own a piece of that movie. That's why. I'm shocked there isn't a suit. In your book...
You're getting my book Up Till Now, which is at the bookstores.
Yes.
Even as we speak.
Up Till Now, William Shatner. And by the way, William will be signing copies of his book tonight at 7 o'clock at the Barnes & Noble in Union Square, Manhattan. You can go over and say hello.
Perfect. I was going to ask you if you were going to be out and about.
Perfect.
Don't bring any of that Star Trek crap. That's not what he's there for.
No, I'm signing
the book.
The book.
You will.
You won't sign anything else.
Will you yell at someone who brings a Star Trek piece of memorabilia?
I will yell so loud you'll hear it.
Right. You are a difficult guy.
Long Island or wherever.
You save that for the conventions where there's many dollars to be made. Is that true?
Well, you know what?
I don't do conventions.
No more.
No more conventions.
Why? Why no more conventions?
Because Star Trek conventions aren't.
They're
only no.
They aren't fun.
You despise your fans.
George and Michelle are there.
Oh, absolutely, they're there. They're there all the time.
Well, they say. At least George says that you suck off all the money if you come. He'd prefer you not to.
Did he use the word suck off?
Yes. He uses the word suck off a lot. Listen, I am honored that in your new book, Up Till Now, you describe your experiences in the homo room.
I know.
When you were on this show.
Well, it was quite an experience.
And you
imagine coming to do publicity and being asked to go in the
homo room.
Yeah.
You were on our show way back when, and I said to you, let's go downstairs to the homo room. And, I never really understood what your reaction to that might be. And you say, look, I didn't want to seem like an uptight guy, so I went along with it. But it must have disturbed you on some level. I take it from your book.
On several levels, starting on the surface.
What's wrong with
starting on the surface and working your way down to my mother's level.
What's wrong with two men being on a radio, going downstairs into a basement, and playing gay hijinks with one another? Why are you so uptight?
In front of 30 million people.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was shocked to read also in your new book, it was very revealing, that you were afraid that when you did a love scene with Angie Dickinson, that you would get a hard-on.
That's correct.
Right. Are you not so professional that you could maintain a flaccid state with an actress?
Is that something I'm supposed to react to? It seemed like a bed spring.
I applaud you.
I've heard that sound before.
I applaud you for saying that. I applaud you because when I did my movie, I was hard through 90% of the movie. Any scene I had with a woman, and one scene with Fred, I was hard. And, I find these kissing scenes erotic. I don't care that there's a camera on me. I was like shot out of a cannon.
Wang.
I loved it. Wang, thank you.
Now,
George
was
Takei.
Angie
Wang.
Dickinson
Wang.
the only time you had that problem?
No, I used to have that problem a lot.
Did you? So what would you do?
No.
What were you doing with Angie Dickinson? What was the scene?
Well, we were naked and in bed, and
She's an attractive woman.
Oh,
sexual.
First of all, she's an extremely attractive woman now, but can you imagine when she was a few years younger?
Oh, I sure can. I remember beating off to her as a child.
She was extraordinary.
Yes.
And
you land this role. You're in bed with her.
I'm in bed with her.
Were you totally nude?
Sure.
Why totally nude? Don't they usually put a pair of pants on you?
Well, no, my ass was sticking in the air.
It was.
Yeah.
And did you say to her, "Listen, Angie, chances are I'm going to get aroused. I find you attractive."
No, somehow that conversation doesn't come up. Ordinarily, you are they're so busy technically. Move your arm to the left, Bill.
But so what? It's erotic. Have you ever had full penetration on a film set?
No. No, that's ridiculous.
You were never penetrated, or did the penetrating? What if I accidentally penetrated you? Would you be upset?
I would scream gently.
No, I'm being serious. So when you get into bed with Angie Dickinson, you say to her, "Look, this could happen." Did you in fact get an erection?
Not really.
You did not. No. Did you bang her off camera?
No, I didn't.
You did not.
No. Although that would be wish fulfillment because she.
Did you try?
No. You don't want to.
Yeah, you did.
No. You don't want to. It's a
bullshit. You don't have a governor on you that stops you from doing that.
Listen, not talk about governors.
Come on.
The governor here didn't do that. No, you've got to be really careful with the people you work with. Yeah.
You say her silken skin flowed mellifluously over her hips.
I said that.
Into the rising swells of her ripened breasts.
Oh,
her
my.
long blonde hair just
what
barely.
Kind of a book is this?
Who wrote this book?
He's memorized passages from these dog-eared books that he keeps. Page
but
72.
You have an odd writing style. In the middle of this sexy story, you plug your website, and you say, "Yeah, he does." Several times in his book, he plugs his website.
You got to read it, Robin. You'll enjoy it. Honestly, you will. It's very funny.
I have to take a look at this.
Great fun.
All right. You did write about the death of your wife.
Yes.
Which I didn't think you would. I thought that was off limits even in your book.
Well, it is sort of off limits, but I wanted to.
An editor would probably say to you, you have to
well,
address
that's basically
this.
what.
Did they force you to do it?
Not they, but it's such a big issue in my life that I thought. And the book I wrote because I wanted to tell my kids what I was doing and what my life was like and my grandchildren. And I thought this is like a legacy. And this moment, this occasion in my life was such a huge thing.
Your wife died in a pool, and you say the horror of it was that when the police came, you were under suspicion.
Well, everybody.
The husband
always automatically until cleared.
I have to admit, I love you and you've become a friend, but I suspected you as well. So I was one of those people as well, yes. I figured maybe you lost your mind.
Jumped to the conclusion immediately.
I was ready to lock you up.
On the air.
Said he's not stable.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know.
Well,
you went to the homo room.
It was the tragic, but you went to the homo room.
Right.
It was a tragic moment in everybody's life. Terrible, terrible occasion.
Hard to write about?
With tears in my eyes, and I couldn't get through. I did the audio book, by the way, my version of it.
Right.
And it was impossible for me to get through without breaking. It was a terrible, terrible experience, and I wanted to write about it in the way I did. Thought it was important, and it's my private gesture towards the people who read the book about how I felt about what happened.
Do you think her family will be upset that you wrote about it? Have you heard from them?
No, I haven't. They probably will be, but I'm very careful in the book to say what a magnificent woman she was. And
you even are angry in it. You say irresponsible people made accusations or tried to create suspicion. Other people talk about problems in our marriage. There was only one problem: alcohol. And you say you wrote the song "What Have You Done for Her?"
Yes.
It's heavy stuff.
Yeah.
You've had some bad stuff go down in your life.
Yeah. And again, the book is honest and to the best of my ability to tell the truth and tell how I was feeling, what happened.
You felt criticized in that, and you felt turned on by the public because people were suspecting you.
No, people didn't. Within days, well, within an hour, the police had declared it an accident, and
But didn't they criticize you for calling 911 instead of jumping in the pool and saving her? That was the big criticism.
that was the weirdest behavior on my part. I never could understand, as I write in the book, I never could understand why I turned away, but the phone was alive because her sponsor was on the phone as well, and I said, call 911, and I dialed 911, and it was only years later that I realized that the horror, I couldn't look. I turned away in horror, and that's what I did. The pool was still. And again, looking back, the pool was still, and there was no motion. So I knew that she was dead. And what difference did it make? I think this was what was going on in my mind. If I called and jumped in, or if I jumped in and then called, because I couldn't deal with. Anyway, it was the horror.
Your instinct was just to get on the phone and say,
"Get me help, quick!" And then I jumped in.
But now you've had nightmares about, I should have jumped in first.
Who knows what you're going to do, you know? But all I can reiterate is that moment when, in total disbelief, you're looking at the site and
sometimes you freeze up, don't you? I mean,
and you freeze, and you don't. And I've never seen death, and all that kind of thing.
Not to compare this in any way to your situation, but remember when my dog fell in the pool? My dog can't swim. No, I'm bringing it up for a reason. And Beth said to me, "Jump in and save the dog." And I started to take my shoes off first. And I'm wondering, why did I start to take my... I should have just jumped in.
Of course. And there's no explaining why... That's
you
a wonder...
have to tell Mr. Shatner that you never jumped in.
Well, no. Beth jumped in before me and saved the dog's life. But
really?
I did help fish the dog out. So you and I do have this in common.
But
we're both out of our minds.
The inexplicable behavior that for years will remain with you. Like, what did I do in an emergency?
Right.
I took my shoes off,
right.
You know, and I looked there, but I had the phone in my hand,
right?
And I looked and dialed 911 quickly, and then I heard the playback of what my voice sounds like, disembodied, like I'm talking about picking up a cigarette or something. You know, there's no explaining what you're going to feel at this moment of horror and crisis.
Did you feel self-conscious after this thing happened? Like, oh, maybe I can't act anymore. I don't want to be around other actors. They're looking at me. They're looking at me funny. Any of that kind of stuff
No,
going
I didn't think that, but I thought the irony of how much I loved Noreen. I gave my life to her in trying to help. And I'd known her for 7 years, but we had only been married for one. And we loved each other with such passion, and to be thought of even for that while that I would have a hand in her death, where I've given up hunting because of how life is such anything alive is so precious to me. The koi in a pond.
Koi pond. You got a koi pond?
I got a koi pond. It made me think, my God, because they come up to be fed, you know, and they're making little kissing sounds. Yeah. I'm looking at they're sentient beings. They're feeling things. It's hard to go fishing.
So, I stopped fishing too.
Exactly.
But let me ask you something.
So to think that
are you a vegetarian now? You didn't go that crazy.
No, but part of the lesson that I draw from all these things that happened to me in my life, and I saw it when it was laid out. David Fisher is this wonderful guy that I spoke the book to, and he laid it out. And once I read it, the first layout, I thought, that's my life, but what's the meaning? And I began to understand that decisions you make, opinions you have, at any point in your life, early or in the middle or towards the end, all have reverberations. They resonate in the rest of your life. So that you may decide to do something here, and years later, the reverberations of what you decided, even minutely, form the tapestry of your life. That's what your life is composed of.
Yeah.
All these decisions, both large and small.
So you don't like the way you handled yourself that night, but in retrospect, you're like, well, this is just what I did.
That's exactly right.
It's a part of who you are.
She had when you had a funeral for her, did her family treat you crappy? Or
No.
They were okay.
Oh yeah, everything.
You were able to go to the funeral.
Oh yes, I made the funeral.
Right.
He was the husband. He would make the funeral.
I made the funeral.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah. No, all that. I worshipped her, and her death was my death.
How's the new wife?
Elizabeth and I are. It's
hot.
It's a miracle.
It's still it's going strong, even with your tremendous acting ego, being William Shatner. You are able to maintain a healthy relationship with this woman.
Well, you know what you say. I don't know how much mockery.
No mockery intended.
It's difficult.
You're an actor.
I was going to ask you, have you learned? Because you've
Absolutely
had a number
not.
of relationships.
You learn from everything.
A woman who is with William Shatner has to devote herself to William Shatner.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
Well, yes and no, because I'm so grateful that Elizabeth's with me that I think I'm devoting myself to her as well.
How is sex after having your hip replaced? Does that encumber you in any way? Do you lay on your back now instead of the missionary position?
No, we are as experimental as ever.
You're still experimenting.
Experimenting and learning.
You're a genius.
Well,
you're always experimenting.
Is it tough to butt fuck John Wayne in the ass with
George Takei?
Now that he's been dead several years.
George Takei made this comment about you. Please respond to it.
Holy jeez, it's hot in Bill Shatner's behind.
What does that mean?
That means.
So what is the latest thing you've learned sexually with your wife? I mean, what new
What
heights?
are you trying now?
Yeah, what are you trying? What are you up
I'll
to?
tell you what I've learned.
Good.
I've learned that love, passion, empathy towards, and appreciation of the woman heightens the sexual act.
You didn't know that?
Well,
you just learned that now. How old are you?
Every.
It's unbelievable.
Why is she hysterical? Why is she laughing?
It's great when you're not paying for it.
I think you're going to say you teabagging or something you learned.
Teabagging?
Yeah, you doing any of that? Your balls are like tea bags. You put them over the eyes. You never do that.
I never heard of that.
You don't do that at all.
No.
See, now
Shame on
something
you.
else to try.
Where have you been? You could have done that to Nichelle Nichols.
Now, what were you doing all the time? You weren't appreciating the woman.
I'm talking about the level of.
In your book, you don't bring up whether or not you've had two women at the same time.
No, I don't bring that up.
Why not?
Because who cares?
I care.
Well, I will tell you.
Did you ever have two women?
When I was young and single, and yeah.
Was that the greatest?
Yes.
Yes.
You cannot deny.
And sex for you, getting it up, this and that, as one gets older.
No, it's the greatest.
It's still
because the level of passion increases.
Viagra, Cialis, any of this?
None of that.
None of that.
No, it's just thinking of George.
You think about George when you're in bed.
Thank
you, George. Listen, let's go to Bonghead Eric, who has a question for Mr. Shatner. We're here to celebrate his excellent new book.
Up till
now, which indicates there might even be a
That's right. He's just bringing us up to date and more to come.
There's more to... God only knows what's left. Bonghead Eric, quickly.
Hi, William. Good morning.
Good morning,
Mr. Shatner is more appropriate. The man's an icon.
William's good.
Go ahead.
Shatner, William.
No,
I wanted to ask you two questions. Your biggest regret in terms of all the hot, famous women that you've had sex with, what would be your biggest regret? And also, in your opinion, your biggest achievement in terms of all the famous, hot...
who is the most famous woman you ever had sex with?
Well, let me tell you this by saying that. Let me say that about this. I have discovered that incidental sex is really of no value.
Right.
It's really not good.
You regret all of the casual...
No value.
No, don't regret, but I'm saying that now, after all these many years
You're more
of running as fast as you
now.
can... Exactly.
But what about famous women? You had famous women, though, right?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on.
No,
I'm
really.
not asking for names.
Does he
Have you
not
had
name
famous
names
women?
I don't know. No. I think that's awful to out somebody who may, who cares? But
do you feel these women would be embarrassed that they made love to you?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. Heather Locklear.
It's none of my business.
When you had Heather Locklear, I'm not going
to. No. Heather was 19. Who wouldn't have wanted to? Yeah.
Did you have thoughts about? I mean, don't tell me you thought of her as a daughter. Don't give me bullshit.
No.
You had sexual thoughts.
Oh, Heather is one of the great-looking.
Did you ever masturbate thinking about her all those years you worked with her on TJ Hooker?
I don't do that kind of thing. It grows hair on your head.
Did you ever fantasize like her and Adrian Zemed doing it together?
No. Can I be honest with you?
Oh my God, you guys are so sick.
Mr. Shatner. Working with Heather Locklear, I mean, listen, forget what she played on the...
Lady.
She's a sexy lady.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me after a long day on the set with this girl, you never went home and beat off to her image in your mind? Come on. Give me a break. You did.
Howard,
when do you ever lie?
Never. Howard, do you...
I beat off to Robin every night.
Oh, stop it.
I've beaten off to Robin many a time.
Oh, he's lying.
And what about you?
I never beat off to Robin.
You don't beat off to Robin. Shame on you. Get out of here. No wonder that director yelled at you. It's ridiculous.
Can I give him an F, Marry, Kill?
What?
Let's go to Lou. Lou, go ahead.
Go ahead, Lou.
Yes, Lou, quickly, please. I have very little time for nonsense.
Mr. Shatner, your story touched me quite a bit about your wife, and I had a similar situation. I had driven by a horrible traffic accident once, and as I got closer, I noticed that it was my father's car.
Oh, my God.
And instinctively, I should have stopped, but I kind of just kept going.
Wow.
And I drove for about 50 miles before...
Wow.
Yeah, 50 miles.
Lou, is that true?
No, but that's an
Is he
extraordinary...
telling Lou, are you telling the truth?
I'm absolutely telling the truth.
And your behavior is totally inexplicable. You have no idea.
Why would he? But why?
Yeah,
why
but
would you drive?
shock of it. You don't want to face.
But that's different than what you happened to you. He drove 50 miles.
He drove 50 miles past his father's car. Now,
I tell you, I drove 50 miles with tears in my eyes. I'm guilty. I feel very guilty to this day. It's been 23 years.
Wow.
But why do you think, Lou, you didn't stop for your father's car accident?
I just, I knew that he had died in there, and I just did not want to face it.
I see.
I just,
oh my
God. I don't know.
Wow.
I can't explain it. That's what
No, that's exactly right. You can't explain it. You look back later and you wonder, why did I do that? And there's no explanation.
But what Mr. Shatner's saying is totally understandable. I get it. But what this guy's saying is crazy. Like,
yeah, wouldn't you? You'd
He
stop
didn't want to
after
face it.
No, it's not,
I'm not
it's
calling you. I'm not calling you
crazy. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's shock. You're in total and shock. You have no idea. Reality leaves you, and
You've never
you're
been in that
following your
situation.
instincts.
You never know till you're
You never
in it.
know until you're
That's
into
right.
it. You have no idea what you're
Bill, go ahead in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, hi, hello. This is Shippy Jigger in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I just want to
Oh,
say,
come on. What kind of voice is... Don't put on a shtick with me.
Terrible.
This is a man who was voted an icon.
Can I ask Mr. Shatner something?
Yes.
Would he be more upset if one of his koi in the koi pond died or George Takei? Well,
all right.
Well, they
If
both
George-
make the same sucking sound. That's George, and is the...
I heard that you named all the koi in your koi pond after all the different Star Trek people you worked with. Is that true? What about that? If George Takei was to die tomorrow, would you go to his funeral? No, you don't want him to die, but let's say he did.
Listen,
would you go to his funeral?
Here's my feeling about those poor people. There's something pathological about 40 years later. I mean, I was supposed to have done something. Maybe I did. I have no recollection. But hey, isn't it time
to let go?
Let go. Let it go. He's 70-something years old. He's going to die soon. I'm going to die soon. Hey, man, it's a long journey. Forget about it. Wave. Hello, George. Have a good time.
Move on with your life.
Move on with your life,
Ask you
George.
something, because
Right.
you did have the roast, and George was the only
George
one.
got on, and I came in on a horse. The producers thought, hey, ride in on a horse, okay? So it leads you inevitably to the line of screw you, fuck you, and the horse
you rode in on. Yeah.
on. So they give the line to George, right? George, the comic, goes, and fuck you, and the horse you drove in on. And everybody's just dead silence in the audience, like, what did he do?
You feel his level of anger is a little over the
Whoa,
top. Yeah.
man, what's his problem?
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now. Everyone should get it if you are fascinated by the life of William Shatner as I am. And who isn't?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Believe
He's
me,
an
this
icon.
is a man who should be studied. He is
Dissected,
an icon.
I believe, is the
Dissected for
regulation.
sure. You must get the book Up Till Now. It's a fun book. He even makes fun of himself by plugging his website constantly in the middle of erotic stories. This hour flew by. Do you know we've been talking for an hour?
No, I had no
commercial
idea. No,
interruption,
no,
nothing.
that's wild.
I could talk to you all day.
Howard, it's so good to see the two of you, Robin. It's such a pleasure. You haven't changed. The program is great.
I am fantastic. You are right again. You're an excellent
You
judge.
got this whole wing of this building.
Yeah, they
wild,
locked
man.
us in.
I'm a very big star.
Yeah.
You don't realize it. No one realizes it but me.
I'm doing a talk show. I want you on my talk show.
When are you doing that? I'm unavailable, unfortunately. But go ahead.
On A&E. On A&E.
I don't do A&E. I don't do
in
cable.
the fall.
Right. Really?
You don't? Yeah.
You're doing a talk show.
Yeah.
Will
Called,
anyone get a word in edgewise?
No, I mean, I'm doing a talk show.
William Shatner, you are the greatest.
Thank you.
And what an honor to know you. Congratulations on Boston Legal. What they're doing your character, I don't know. I don't care.
We'll find out.
I'm sure it'll be
I
fun.
hope they don't. It's a great character.
That's right. We're going to be back. And next time you come on, I want you to think about this question.
Yeah.
How many blowjobs have you gotten in your whole life? All right.
Uncountable.
Do you think if a man says 84, that's a high number or a low number?
84 is low.
Low.
84 is like a day.
Oh, you're
in the
awesome.
life of.
You're awesome. You're my hero.
He's good for 500 blowjobs. I think.
Maybe your parents didn't love you, but I love you. And that's all that
My
matters.
parents love me and I love you.
I don't know. You didn't get enough love.
We never do.
No.
Yeah.
It sounds like you got a lot. 80 blowjobs as well.
Yeah,
84.
where's the lack of love
What was
there?
it? You lost 4 there. It's 84.
I still think he banged out the Locklear, but what do I know?
So, Mr. Shatner, you've been doing Howard's show for a number of years
Many
now.
years, yeah.
And now that he's uncensored and
it's no different. He's just awful as usual.
He's gotten worse.
He's gotten worse. Well, it was bad. Now it's really bad.
And your advice for George Takei is to
get a life. You're so funny, but I would have thought that there was a machine, like you were playing a piano or a keyboard or something like that. How do you pick? But you're cutting and pasting.
Yeah, I'm just taking bits of audio, and I can even make words. If you say like shoot and hit, I can make shit.
No, I understand. I understand how you're doing it, but first of all, putting it together is tedious. Then you're thinking the words are coming up, not necessarily making sense, but they end up being funny. It's a great skill.
Thank you very much.
Funny way of doing things.
For sure. A lot of people don't realize that you're toiling away in that studio working on these audio clips, trying to come up with funny bits to get recognition from the man himself. That has to be pretty cool.
That's like the highest honor, yeah. It's awesome.
You're floating right now.
I am. I'm a big William Shatner fan, Star Trek fan, and huge fan of the movie Halloween, which they used his mask in that movie, in the original. And so it's definitely an honor. It's cool. It's just so cool that, he has such a good sense.
On the phone. I met Barbara Walters at a dinner, and I'm glad she's calling in. Hey, Barbara.
Hi there.
Or should I say Miss Walters?
No, I think we're beyond that now that we've had dinner together, except we should point out that the beautiful Beth is there.
Yeah, and I was going to
And by the way, it is 2 nights. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
Yes, we said that.
It's 10 o'clock Thursday and a whole separate hour, 10 o'clock on Friday. And it's called 30 Mistakes in 30 Years. And I hope that talking to you is not the 31st.
Could be a big mistake.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Could be the biggest one. We could do 2 hours on that.
Could be
You're going
horribly.
out on a limb.
Hey, the biggest thing that I always get into is sexual discussion, and I didn't realize how sexual you were.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone could say to me at 8, 9 this morning.
No, you know what I mean. I mean, you've
made my day. I'm about to go and do The View, but now I'll be much sexier.
How is the Rosie O'Donnell thing working out on The View? The ratings are up, right?
The ratings are up.
So it was not a mistake. It was an important thing for you to do.
Oh, I don't think it was a mistake at all. I think that I never want to compare Rosie to anyone or you to anyone, but you have the qualities of the unexpected. And I think she's energized the show. We never quite know what's going to happen. She's very warm-hearted. She's very, what's the word? She says what's on her mind, terribly frank.
Well, can I tell you something?
All of us better.
Like you, I hated Star Jones.
Well, I didn't hate Star Jones.
You did. I could tell you were...
She tried to do something very nice for Star Jones and got stabbed.
I did try, and I'm not sure why it came out the way it did, but I was trying to be as thoughtful as possible. But Star, for so many years, our show is in its 10th year, and Star was absolutely wonderful. This is a very talented woman.
But have you seen her since you're falling out?
No, I haven't.
Do you fear running into her? Do you think it would be awkward?
No, I don't think it would be awkward. I don't think we would.
Would you say hello to her?
Of course.
Do you think she would say hello back?
Yes. As a matter of fact, she sent me a birthday present,
You're
which I
kidding
thought was
me.
very sweet and thoughtful.
Is her career over? Honestly, now be honest. Don't give me the BS. Her career is over.
Look,
isn't it?
I have nothing, to do with her career, and as I said, she's a very talented woman.
She's not a solo act, that's for sure. I don't think she could carry a talk show on her own.
I don't know. We never know what's going to happen in this crazy business.
Barbara,
do you keep a list? Is she on that list?
Yeah.
Well, you know what this is not nothing. This is, how do I begin? 30 years ago, I can't believe it's 30 years ago, I came to ABC from NBC to be the first female co-anchor of a network news program. Very big deal, and everybody wrote about it, and I was getting $1 million, and I was such a failure. But
wait a second. Back up for a second.
Yeah.
You say you were a failure.
Oh yeah.
Now hold it.
I was. The press was so horrible, and
weren't you sandbagged?
I had a partner named Harry Reason, who was a very good newsman, who did not want a partner.
He was a scumbag.
No, he wasn't.
Wait, Barbara.
Anyway, to get back to the
No, Barbara, hold it a second.
Get back to the special.
No, I'm going to get to the special. Don't worry, I'll do that special just right.
It's
I know
either
all
this
about
or
it.
get naked.
But when this is in light of Katie Couric,
yes,
who is not doing so well right now on CBS. And they're probably going to fire her, and this is what
they won't.
They'll try to switch her into the morning slot.
No, they won't.
Don't you
Meredith
agree?
Is in the morning slot. Katie is doing just fine. It takes time. Look how long.
Aren't you
it takes
secretly happy she's not doing well? Aren't you secretly happy she's not doing well?
Why would I be happy?
Because we're first of all, when you switched from NBC, the Today Show, to ABC to be the first woman network anchor woman, Harry Reasoner sandbagged you because you were a woman. Had you been a man, your co-anchor would not have been upset. He was clearly upset because you were a woman, and even stated that a woman should not be an anchor woman. There should not be a network newscast.
It's anchor man.
It's anchor man.
Well, you know, I think it was more than that. I think it was kind of what was the old boy network, which we're just getting over in news.
That's right.
And it was also that not just that I was a woman, but that at that time that I was a woman who came from the Today Show. I hadn't spent years at the Associated Press or United.
And you
Press.
were
I
attractive.
was the generation that got its training in television.
And you were attractive.
Well, anyway, and it was a very tough period, but part of that $1 million salary, which nobody cared about, nor should they, was that I had to do 4 one-hour primetime specials a year. That was 30 years ago, and we're still doing them.
Yes.
And what you will see is from those specials over 30 years, starting with my first awful mistake interviewing, well, the first show had Barbara Streisand and her boyfriend John Peters. And that was a task.
Well, you asked Barbara Walters if she'd ever get a nose job.
Barbara Streisand.
I mean, Barbara Streisand, I'm sorry.
I did not, and neither Barbara nor I have had a nose job. But anyway, the second part of it was President-elect and Mrs. Jimmy Carter. We learned over the years that people said that they wanted to watch politicians, but they didn't, so we went back to doing celebrities. But on that, only celebrities. But on that, I ended up saying, Governor, be wise to us. Be good to us.
Yeah.
I cringe.
You hate when you see that. Is the idea of this special 30 mistakes in 30 years that you're going to show you some of your worst moments?
Yes.
You will.
I sound like you sometimes. I ask 7 different men when they lost their virginity.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
You know what surprised me when I was reading the notes was that she really was hurt by the Gilda Radner
Impression that Barbara Wall was?
Yeah.
But you were hurt by Gilda Radner making fun of you.
Well, I was, bawa wawa, until I walked one day into my daughter's bedroom and she was watching. And I stiffened and she said, "Oh, Mommy, lighten up." So
but that made you cry.
Barbara Walters' impression by Gilda Radner made you cry.
Well, it didn't make me cry, but it didn't make me happy.
What's going on with you these days? I should have invited you out for dinner, but I felt funny about it.
Why do you feel funny about it?
I don't know. I mean, I felt like maybe you really didn't want to go to dinner. I'm not good with that stuff.
You were very charming and very nice and very sensitive and very sweet, and I don't want to hurt your reputation by saying all.
Let me ask you a question. The other day
you can't take a compliment, can you?
No. You were very nice to me, and I was very honored. But let me ask you this. The other day I had Paul Mooney in here. He said
I wondered if you were going to get
I got to ask Barbara this, and I don't think Barbara would be ashamed of this.
Yeah, got to go. It's time for me to do the view.
Don't go.
Okay.
Did you date Richard Pryor?
Did I date Richard Pryor?
He said you two were lovers.
In the special, one of the...
and that was one of your best interviews, Richard Pryor.
Well, I did 3 with him, and one of the mistakes that supposedly I said guest make, I never lie in a Barbara Walters special, because the first interview was a wonderful interview that was very long, and the second interview was after he had set himself on fire, and he lied and said that it was an accident. And the third interview was when he admitted that he had tried to kill himself. I have very poignant and sad feelings about Richard Pryor, who I think was one of the great
Me too.
geniuses of
I could see where you'd be attracted to him.
Was there an attraction?
Was there an attraction?
No, there really wasn't. The only time that and I hate people who say you must read my book. I hate people who say you must see my special. But the only attraction was a flirtation with Clint Eastwood, in which I got so flustered I on camera stopped the tape.
You really were sexually excited by Clint Eastwood?
Yes, I was.
When you say sexually excited...
Sexually excited, we were flirting. Sexually excited in the middle of an interview is a little hard to be.
You didn't have sex with him, though?
Oh, Howard. Well, that would be my 31st mistake that I missed that. But
And Richard Pryor was not a sexual relationship?
Oh, not of course.
Mooney swears he saw the whole thing go down.
Didn't he say he walked in on them or something?
He says, I'm going to screw up white America's head. Barbara Walters made love to Richard Pryor.
Please don't even say that jokingly.
Really?
No, not because of the black and white, because it's just not true, and because I'd like his memory to be as the way I remember him, as a very sad and thoughtful and brilliant man.
Have you ever made love to a black man?
I have a little problem because you called a little later than I expected, and I do have to go.
All right, so let me give you a plug, and we're gonna and I want you to come on. Martha,
have to come back.
Even Martha Stewart herself is coming in. First of all, I'm going to tell you a couple of things. Number one, Barbara Walters, when I met her at dinner, said to me, "I have all these 30 years of tapes that I own of interviews." I said, "Those are fascinating." And she said, "What do you think I should do with them?" I said, "You should call Scott Greenstein over at Sirius." And you did. And now
I forgot to even mention this. How could I forget to mention it? That this Friday, it's the first time that I'm going to be on Sirius for 1 hour from 5 to 6. I hope people will call in and tell me their mistakes.
What channel?
Call and tell me your mistake.
What channel are you going to be on?
I don't know.
You don't even know?
Maybe Stars?
Probably.
Isn't that awful that I don't know?
Sirius Stars.
I will find out.
I just know I have to. I just know I'm going to be there, and I'm all excited. It's my first time doing a radio show, and it's 5 to 6 this Friday.
Actually, I know she'll be on the interracial couples channel that we have.
It. There is no such thing.
And the special.
You know, as long as people listen.
Would you date interracially?
But I date interracially. Gee, I really... Can we save that for the next interview?
All right.
Is it true you slept with Slappy White? Yes or no?
Barbara Walters.
It was Nipsey Russell.
I actually saw a great review of Barbara Walters' special that's going to air tonight. I mean, rather, tomorrow night and Friday night.
Tomorrow at 10, following Grey's Anatomy, and then Friday at 10 in where 2020 usually is.
I got to ask you something. Is The View the best payday of your career? In other words, being the executive producer, is there more money in that than doing because news
the specials and all the other stuff?
Is there more money in it? No. Is it one of the best things? I thought if it lasted 2 years, I knew nothing about daytime television. I said I always wanted to do a program with different women of different generations, different personalities, blah blah blah.
You know what disappoints me?
I never thought it would. I'm just so. I'm thrilled that it's lasted for 10 years and stronger than ever, but did I expect it? No, because my main job was doing 2020 every week and doing the specials. So this was kind of, this will be fun, and,
You know what's crazy? I cannot stand that you gave a job to Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
I mean, she's wonderful.
You really believe that?
Yeah. I really do. Her political
opinions
may not be yours, but she's just a wonderful young woman.
Did you reduce her to tears in a commercial break?
She's a mental case, that girl.
Part of the thing with this program is that we do get into discussions, and yet we have a relationship where we can hug each other and remain friends.
Do you think Rosie O'Donnell will?
Watch it.
Do you think Rosie O'Donnell will stay with the show?
I hope so.
Has she said to you she doesn't want to? Because that's all the speculation in the newspaper.
Well, she's been on the. What is this? November? She started in September, and they're already talking about whether she's going.
Well, she's also going to do this new series with, the spinoff from Nip Tuck.
She could do both. I mean, Kelly Ripa, does Regis and did a series.
Right. Absolutely.
I love you both. You're wonderful to me. But if I don't get to work,
I was going to tell you the special. I was going to promote the special that you got terrific.
Then I can stay on the line.
Yeah, you got terrific reviews. Barbara Walters has an incredible body of work. She went back and looked at all of her mistakes, and she could probably name numerous times where she thinks she cringed or something weird happened on camera.
Is some of this stuff things that didn't make it into the special?
A lot of it we never showed. I mean, there is a scene, for example, with Audrey Hepburn in pristine white, and so immaculate and so beautiful on the beach in Acapulco. And as we sit down to do the interview, a bird drops on hers.
That's good.
Droppings on her head. And
I love
on
that.
her white skirt. We certainly didn't keep that in.
Have you ever used foul language in your career?
I tried. No, I haven't.
You want to say a dirty word right now on Sirius?
What about I love you?
What about the dirtiest word you can think of? What's your favorite?
Yeah, we'll
You'll
do
have
the.
to
What's
do
your
it
favorite
for me.
curse word?
Howard, you'll have to do it for me.
Did I make you uncomfortable by asking you about Richard
No,
Pryor?
of course not. You're very dear. You never make. Well, this is the first time you and I have talked, but you're a very nice man, and you have a sense of humor, obviously, and I hope I have. And I'd love to talk to you anytime you want, and I hope you'll call on Friday, both of you.
Do you think you can make a man cry? Well, in other words, when you plan out one of these interviews, like we're going to see.
One day we'll talk, and we'll see. But I have to do it face to face. I'm no good.
Do you think you can make me cry?
I'm not a telephone, psychic, so I can't do that. I can't make you cry over the telephone, and I hope you never have.
Listen, next time, give me more time. What is this?
The next time, call me on time, and I will.
Did you guys not call her on time?
She was supposed to call us, but she
No,
didn't. She didn't know that. It's fine.
Number.
I wanted to ask you about OJ, if you heard what he was doing.
Oh, I know all about that, by the way.
What do you know?
I turned down the interview.
I was going to say, is there anyone you won't interview?
Well, that's all I have to say. Did you hear me say it?
Why did you turn down the OJ interview?
Next time. Bye.
Hold it. Wait a second.
Bye. I gotta go.
I'm not letting you go. Who will you be late for that for Cock the Show?
Boy, you must hate the blacks.
Talk again.
All right, goodbye. Well, I tried.
Wow.
That was quick. I was rolling.
quick.
I was rolling.
There was a lot to get to. We didn't get to anything.
I have 50 pages of notes I was going to get to.
I wanted to ask her who hates you more, Hasselbeck or Star Jones. I want to know, could you get on the View?
Richard Pryor. Do you believe her answer?
No.
You know what? In a way, she started acting like maybe there was something there. Did you see any of those interviews?
With Richard
yes,
Pryor?
they were excellent.
It's funny, because for a while when I was a teenager, I got a cassette of one of his albums, and I became obsessed with him for a while, and I taped his interviews with her. Yeah, and I used to watch them over and over because they were really cool. The first one is fucking amazing. He's so insanely honest. They're sitting on a couch there and somewhere in his house in L.A., and she goes, "Do you do cocaine?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do cocaine. I get together with my friends and do cocaine every once in a while. I don't have a problem with it, but fuck, I like to celebrate, and I do cocaine." And she goes, "Have you ever done drugs intravenously?" And he sort of makes fun of her. He goes, "Yes, I do." He does the white voice. He goes, "I do drugs intravenously." And she's taken aback by it. You could see, fuck. He goes, "I do drugs intravenously," and there was a connection there. I don't know. It was just one of the best interviews I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. The second time, he looks crazy fucked up because I think it was 2 weeks after he got out of the hospital.
After the burns, yeah.
And he's got an odd look to him, like he was skin graft or something. And she is so upset. You could tell it's not a phony upset. Like there is a connection. She's like, "God, Richard, are you okay? And stop doing this." Yeah,
what are you doing to yourself?
Yeah, almost like a family member. And he's emotional. And he goes, "Listen, I had an accident and I'm done with drugs. I kicked him and everything." And that was even more emotional. The third one, he's there with his wife. It's in 1986, the third one. He's clearly sick already. He's insanely thin. And Barbara, he says to Barbara, "Look, I lied to you. I tried to kill myself." And she almost starts to cry.
Wow.
And he's like, "Yeah, but and it's funny because the time frame makes sense with another story we got that when Belushi died, Paul Mooney said Pryor was clean at that point in 82. And at that point, he said, "I've been clean for 4 full years, from the beginning of 82 till now." He goes, "I haven't touched any booze, no whiskey, nothing." And the wife, the 23-year-old wife, comes in. And it's funny, there seems like a little hostility between Barbara and the wife.
Of course.
I'm being honest with you. It's
What did you think of her revelation that O.J. Simpson interviewed? She turned down. Would you turn down an O.J. Simpson?
Well, that's funny because she interviewed Monica Lewinsky. She's interviewed Fidel Castro.
Who's the guy?
Hussein.
She interviewed Hussein. She's interviewed really bad people.
Yeah, I think back then is when maybe she still felt she needed to to become this iconic thing, and that's how you do it. Now I think she has that status, and she's older, and maybe she's going.
It's not as important.
Yeah, it's not as important. Why do it?
But I always thought she chased the big interview.
But I can't wait to listen.
Maybe it's because it's not true. You know, like he's saying it as if it, you know, if it did happen, as opposed to just giving the real interview.
I would love to just do an hour interview with her. I could get so much.
I would love to see you interview her.
Just the two of us,
That'd be
one-on-one. I would love to do.
But check out Sirius.
Why wouldn't you do that for ABC? Don't you still have that? Is that off the table, or?
I don't think it's off the table. It's still on the table, but
why not?
She'd have to agree to it.
Yeah, but have you ever asked her?
No.
Howard, that was awesome. I am such a fan of Oh, shut up, Artie. I'm such a fan
That wasn't me. That wasn't me, Marianne.
I apologize, Artie. I have other issues with you. I am such a big fan of Barbara Walters. I have been watching her since I'm 17 years old. And when is she going to be on? I wanted to tell her her career is inspiring. Nobody ever said a bad word about her. All the things she's accomplished for women. She's beautiful every day. She's refined. When is she going to be on, Howard? Because I'm going to listen.
Well, I'm telling you that I would like to have her on. It's up to her to come in here. And I was just starting to get into lots of topics.
Now,
Howard,
do you think your interview with her now would pique her curiosity to come in, or do you think she sees where it might go and she's not coming in?
I don't know. That's a hard one to call.
She seems able to handle